Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the honors and the praises and the glory belongs to Yahweh by Sham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Mahavakar, Kodash. Honors to the apostles that are in the Holy Spirit. To what Yahweh Yahawashi for allowing me to minister to the hopeful elect and hopes that they will be saved with him these last days, because we are living in the last days of the last days. Brothers, hey, just when you think you've seen it all, I'm in a different location, right? Switched it up a bit. And then as soon as I looked upwards, guess what I saw? Guess what I saw? 17 to about 18 to probably, well, not probably, chariots. About 18, 15. And they were all going up like this. And I'm still seeing more. I am still seeing. So these are indications, these are signs that we need to carry on doing what we're doing. And these are signs that something's going to happen. Something real spiritual is going to happen, bro. I'm talking about, I just looked up and I saw a whole number of chariots just going up like this. They were spaced off from each other. Like, this is an indication that we need to keep going and we need to fear the Lord Yahawashi. So we're going to start at Ezekiel 10 and 8. And they appeared in the cherubims, the form of a man's hand, under their wings. And when I looked, behold, the 4 wheels by the cherubims, one wheel by the cherub, another by another cherub, and the appearance of wheels was as the color of beryl stone, red, and as the appearance they 4 had one likeness, as it were a wheel had been in the midst of a wheel. When they went on their 4 sides, so they turned as they went. But to the place whither they had looked, they followed it. They turned not as they went. And their whole body and their backs and their hands and their wings and the walls were full of eyes round about, even the walls that they 4 had. As for the wolves, it was cried unto them in my hearing, O wool. And everyone had 4 faces. The first face was the face of a cherub. The second face, the face of a man. The third, the face of a lion. The fourth, the face of an eagle. And the cherubims were lifted up. This is the living creature that they saw by the river Chebar. And when the cherubims went, the wolves went by them. And when the cherubims lifted up their wings to mount up from the earth, the same wolves also turned. Babakashah. And it says, Babakashah, the earth and same wolves also turned not from beside them. When they stood, these stood. When they lifted up, these lifted up themselves. For the spirit of the living creatures was in them. And the glory of the Lord Yahawashi departed from off the threshold of the house and stood over the cherubims. And the cherubims lifted up their wings and mounted up from the earth in my sight. When they went, the wolves also were beside them. And everyone stood at the door of the east gate of the Lord's house. And the glory of the gods of Israel was above them, over them above. This is the living creature that I saw under the God of Israel. By the river of Chebar, I knew that they were cherubims. Everyone had 4 faces apiece, and everyone 4 wings. And the likeness of the hands of the man was under their wings. And the likeness of their faces was as the same faces which I saw by the river Chebar. And their appearances and themselves. Right? Bro, it was just one line. One line, and they were going this way. Right? Heading that way. Like, bro, things are going to start happening. And their appearances and themselves were everyone straight forward. And themselves, they went everyone straight forward. So they were going forward, but up. It was in an up motion. Right? This is some spiritual stuff here. Real spiritual. Oh my gosh. So we went to that Babakashah. Whew. We're going to go to Luke 21. This is Luke 21, right? And we're going to go straight to verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. So we were going to start seeing these things, man. Great sights from heaven. Oh, the chariot, that's a great sign from heaven. And this is for our eyes to see only. Great sights, man. Come on, bro. Bro, that's made my night. Just see it. I was supposed to see it. All right, listen, bro. The way it was timed, I was supposed to see that. Right? And the chariots, what I'm talking about, there's a channel, right? And it talks about the so-called UFOs. These are IFOs, identifiable objects, and the chariots are in them. Vehicles of salvation. Okay, very heavy stuff here. So these are signs that we're seeing. Come on, bro. Faith booster. Faith booster. See, when we do the work, the Lord's able to show us signs, even though we don't need it. You see a chariot once in your lifetime, that's enough to boost your faith. But the Lord is showing us them signs, man, to keep on going. Come on. See what else we can get. Isaiah 66 and 15. Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire. Yahawashi is coming with that fire, man. Concentrated fire. Right? And with his chariots, like a whirlwind, to rend his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. So he's coming to render that anger, and he's come to do it with fury, with vexation, vengeance. Alright? Come on. And it says, Baba Kishar, and rebuke with flames of fire. So he's coming with anger, fury, and rebuking people, man, with that fire. For by the fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahawashi people rule flesh, and the slain of the Lord Yahawashi shall be many. So the Lord's going to what? Judge all flesh by the sword. Right? And he's going to plead with all flesh. And the slain of the Lord shall be many. There's going to be many slain. Many slain. That's why we want to make sure we're in good standings with Yahawashi when all this goes down, man. Come on. This ain't going to be a long lesson as well. We're going to shut off soon. We're going to shut off soon. Yeah, this is the day of the Lord's return. Yahawashi is on his way, man. Yahawashi is on his way to do his thing. Fear me, man. And fear not the incredulity of those who don't believe, bro. We're in good hands. We're protected. Right? Oh, that's the spirit. Proverbs 29 and 25. The fear of man bringeth a snare, a trap. When you fear man, you bring a snare, you bring a trap upon yourself. That's putting you back into bondage. The Lord has not given us a spirit of fear, but of what? A sound mind. Alright? But whoso putteth his trust in the Lord shall be saved. So all we got to do, listen. Put your trust in the Lord Yahawashi, and you will be saved. Right? That's a fact. Facts. Many seek the ruler's favor, but every man's judgment cometh from the Lord. Right? Many seek the ruler's favor, but the judgment ultimately is going to come from Yahawashi. So I'm going to shut off here. And Lord willing, this was edifying. And it so happens to be the same place where the chariots were showing. Now there's a whole bunch of chemtrails. Because they don't want you to see these things. They don't want the masses to see it. But Yahawashi is on his way. And bro, no matter what you do, the kingdom of darkness is not going to win. Alright? So I hope this was edifying. Now on to the next time. Shalom.